So let's start with this statement. Recently, I think it was a couple semesters ago, I was scrolling through Facebook and someone had shared an article. It was a blog. Essentially, the title of the article was this. They had divided Christians into two groups. Social justice Christians and personal holiness Christians. That was the premise of the article. Those who care about social justice and those who focus on holiness. And they were essentially saying, can't we all just get along? Can't we all just learn from each other? And I find that so interesting because I reject the premise. I believe that those who care about holiness will naturally care about justice, because the two greatest commands are love God and love your neighbor. So loving your neighbor should result in doing things like helping people who are poor, helping people who are being oppressed. If someone's being oppressed, you should want to love your neighbor and help them. So to me, I don't understand why we have to put this, this little star, this little asterisk, and be like, hey, by the way, I know I'm a Christian, but I also care about. It's like that shouldn't even be an issue.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't even have these two camps. I think there's a better way to divide it. But so first I'm saying, as someone who's a student of the Bible, I see all Christians as being called to go out and minister to people who are hurting or mistreated.
Yeah. The motivating factor should be loving our neighbor, and then everything pour out of that, whether that's social justice or whether that's going and sitting with someone who's lost a loved one or something. If that is the central part of our understanding of our fellow people here on earth, then what will naturally flow is seeking to fight for justice for people, or for fight against their liberty being taken away in very bad ways.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they are people and because they are created in the image of God.
Exactly.
And I think that's a key one. Seeing them created in the image of God and deserving some dignity there is, I think, a key part that is often missing in some of the discussion.